Right. Hopefully we're live. Let's say that YouTube's audio is good. Here's the link for anyone who wants to join. Okay, YouTube sounds good. So the next step is to share my Discord. Discord share. That's good. Okay. What else do we want? Anything else? Like yesterday was a nightmare that I discovered midway that I'm actually not sharing my Discord. So I'm gonna make double sure today that I'm. Yeah, it looks okay. All right, let's go to Discord and see if we can find someone to talk to. So, this server, there's no one. Society season. Maybe later. Allow. Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Do you want to debate?
A debate what?
Do you know anything about black holes?
Yes.
Oh, that's
They
good.
uh they will eventually evaporate, right?
Um, it's possible, but
Yeah, that's
that's
one of the hypotheses.
yeah, but that's not what I'm curious about. I'm not curious about the end of a black hole. I'm more
Mhm.
curious about the formation of a black hole.
Oh, the formation of a black hole.
hmm So, I you were gonna say something?
Yeah, isn't that when a star goes supernova and it just goes boom and then it like shrinks back and eventually like the density is so high that it just the gravitational pull sucks everything in?
Well, that's
Hey,
something.
hey, Mr. Slave, I want to debate with you right now. Topic. Third topic right now, Mr. Slave. You're
Yeah,
my
well,
favorite YouTuber in the world.
thank you. Well, I would like to discuss black hole formation and quantum gravity
Okay.
if
So
anybody is
yeah, yeah,
interested.
yeah, yeah. I wanna discuss. So what's your opinion on black hole?
On black hole formation.
Yes.
Well, before I express my opinion, let me use I think it's called the Aristotelian method. Let me ask you guys to explain how black holes form. What's your opinion? How does a black hole form?
You're asking me how a black hole forms.
Yeah.
Okay, so essentially, black hole. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
wait, hold on. A second.
I mean, you could use the NASA's.
Uh,
I think there's like a poster. You can use it to. Let me try
you're
and
talking
find.
about like a star iron core, right?
That's one way to form a black hole. I guess in
Well, they're
nature.
just theories, correct? They're
Excuse
not
me.
really like they're just theories that are not really confirmed.
Um, no, we found a bunch of black holes already.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the formation is confirmed yet. It's still quite unknown.
Um, I mean, I don't know if we actually saw a black hole forming.
Because
Mhm,
because it literally Einstein
mhm,
it's from one of his like fucking equations, I forgot which one.
mhm,
Uh it has something to do with like fucking
mhm.
curves in space and times, all that fucking density shit.
Yeah,
So
general
yeah.
the general relativity equations. Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking I studied that a little bit in the fucking physics. Not really that deep though.
hmm
Just a tad bit. It's interesting. I slept through the whole class.
That's okay. So, how do you think a black hole forms?
How do I think it forms?
Yeah.
Honestly, I really don't know. I really
Okay.
don't, because you know what's very fascinating about them. If you have a normal black hole, right? There's
If you-
also an antimatter black hole. It's like a, like the complete opposite.
Yeah,
w-
and actually has a black hole as well.
I mean, an antimatter black hole.
Yeah.
How would you know that it's antimatter?
Because if there's matter, there's antimatter.
No,
There's
no,
always the same. There's always the same matter as there is antimatter. Always.
no. My question is, let's say
What?
I present you two black holes, and I tell you
Oh, whoa, hey, it's a black hole. The black hole is Joe on it. Keep going.
So let's say I present you two black holes, and I tell you one of them is made out of matter, the other one is made out of antimatter.
Yeah,
How would you know
Yeah.
which is which? What would you? How would you
I would
test them?
smell.
Mm-hmm. You would
I don't fucking know.
smell.
Probably by the looks of it. I really have no clue. Probably by the way they move. Essentially.
Move? What do you mean move?
Yes.
Are you
Since they move-
familiar? Are you
Sorry?
familiar? Are you familiar with the no hair theorem?
What is that?
Basically, ultimately, black holes.
Wait, what did you study? Like, what's your? What do you study?
I work.
What do you work? What's your?
I work
occupation?
in neuroscience.
I work in neuroscience. It's nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love neurologists, man. They're really nice people. My favorite people in the world.
Neurology is not neuroscience.
No way.
Neurology is like
What the fuck
a,
is
f- a
neurology, man?
field in medicine.
Oh,
Medical.
what did I just say? Yeah,
I mean,
No.
it's
yeah.
Um,
What is a
um,
neurologist then?
a neurologist is a person you go to if you have issues with your nervous system.
Yeah. What did they study?
They study neurology.
Yes, see? Literally the same thing. Boom.
Neuroscience is more of a
Wow.
scientific, a purely scientific endeavor.
Oh, okay, I got you. So, like a medicine, right? Essentially?
Neurology is a field in medicine.
Yeah.
Neuroscience is a
So-
field. Mhm.
What like, can you, like, give me, like, an example that's not too complex?
In what?
Like, would you do?
In neuroscience?
Yeah, like what do you do?
I work in theoretical.
What kind of medicine do you
I'm
make,
not.
bro?
I'm not a neurologist. I'm a neuroscientist.
I thought you said you made medicine.
No. That's neurology. I am a neuroscientist. I'm not a neurologist.
Oh, what do you do then?
I'm a neuroscientist. I do theoretical artificial intelligence.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Man, I always mix them up because English is not really my first language, man.
What's your first language?
Dutch.
Dutch.
Yes.
That's nice. Anyway, let's get back to our topic. So, as far as I know, a black hole has very few properties. Like it doesn't have smell, for example.
It literally has like nothing.
Right, but it has mass,
Yeah.
and I think that's it. Basically, it only has a mass.
That's essentially it. And I think there's one other thing, right? Like how can it suck up the things around it, you know? How can it suck up the matter around it?
I mean, just like you.
A vacuum, right?
I wouldn't say it's a vacuum. I would say it's energy. Just like your body
Yeah.
actually has mass and therefore curves space-time and attracts the Earth, and the Earth attracts you because you both have energy known as mass. So a black hole.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, gravity pulls and huge mass condenses, right?
Well, the fact that there is mass, it curves space-time. We perceive it as gravity,
Yeah.
and so a black hole has mass, so it appears to have gravity. Things appear to gravitate towards black holes, just like they do towards you and towards the Earth. So that's how it works. But the question is, okay, how does a black hole form?
Oh, you're asking how it forms?
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure it forms from a fucking a nova explosion, right?
Well, one
That's what I
way,
said.
yeah, one way that
I
nature,
remember that.
right, one way that nature creates black holes is through supernova explosions. But
Yes.
okay, yeah, what can you explain to me what happens during the supernova explosion?
Um, if I remember correctly, like some of like its energy is like converted to like I don't know. Uh, this is really fucking fuck, man. You're asking me shit that I fucking seen like 5 years ago.
Well, I assume it has something to do with gravitational pull, and you need to get a certain amount of mass or density, and the only way to really get that is by like having a huge explosion, so it all compresses or some shit. But I'm a complete novice. I wouldn't be able to tell you anything.
Yeah, but like how though? I think you're right, but like from like a shock, right?
So as far as I know, when a large star ends its life, it runs out of fuel,
Yeah.
and it there's no more fuel to fuel its fusion, so it starts cooling down. And as soon as it starts cooling down, it basically collapses. The star is no longer hot, so its own gravity, its own mass pulls it towards its center. So the whole
Yes.
star collapses.
Hmm.
But at that point, there is a core which is made out of iron. So a large star, at the end of its life, has converted itself into iron. So there is an iron core, and the outer layer of the star falls onto this iron core, and when it hits the iron core, it bounces. All this energy bounces outwards, and that's what we see as the supernova.
Yeah.
But okay,
Yes.
but where's the black hole? Fine. So the outer layers collapse and smack onto the iron core, and then they
Wait. So
bounce.
you say that the wait? Could you repeat that last part real quick?
So the outer layers of the
Yes.
star,
Of the star, right? Yeah.
right, cools down, so they start collapsing, and they collapse until they smack onto the
Yes.
iron core. The iron core is hard. The outer layers are vapor. So, but the whole thing is super massive. So all the outer layers collapse and smack all at once on the iron core. And as they collapse and hit the iron core, they bounce out because the iron
Yeah,
core is
like sound
hard.
waves, essentially.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, but this shock, we see it as an explosion. That's the supernova explosion.
Yes. They're
All
very
right.
beautiful. Very pretty.
Yes, yes. But okay, so half of the energy goes outwards as this explosion, but half of the energy, right, because of action equals reaction, half of the energy of the supernova must go into the core.
Wait, why must it go into the core? Why doesn't all the energy just like go to the outer explosion, right?
So if if you have two balls and you throw
Yeah.
them at each other, let's say one
Oh
is
yeah. Right, you're right. Newton laws. Newton. Right?
exactly action equals
Yeah.
reaction. So the conservation of momentum. So so basically half of the momentum, or the momentum of that we witness as the explosion, there must be an equal amount of momentum
Yes.
that is traveling. Okay. That is traveling. That is traveling towards the center
Why are you laughing?
center of the core.
Why are you laughing?
Who's laughing?
You were smiling. I heard you.
No, I'm not smiling. I'm
Yes, you
just
silly
gonna.
goober.
Anyway, so half of the energy,
Where are you
half of,
from, man? Where are you from?
New York City.
What? Brooklyn?
No,
Oh, Decker Heights?
no, I'm not gonna disclose exactly
I
where
love
I
Decker
live.
Heights. It's so beautiful in Christmas.
Anyway, yeah, New York City is beautiful in Christmas.
I also
Anyway,
love. I also love the bagels in Brooklyn. Very nice.
yeah. Anyway, so all the energy that is now hitting the iron core, it's, you could view it as a sound wave. So a lot of energy smacked the iron core, and now there is a wave of density, which is a sound wave, that's going to be traveling from the surface of the iron core towards the center of the iron core. Do you understand that?
Yes. I
Do you,
understand.
do you agree with that? I mean, this is my now we're stepping into my personal theory of how a black hole forms.
Do I agree to what?
Does that make sense? Do you agree that it makes sense that as the as the outer layer smacks onto the iron core, you get a sound wave
Yeah.
that travels from the surface of the iron core towards the center of the iron core.
Inside of the iron core, right?
Yes, now we're inside of the iron core.
Yes.
So this sound wave, you could view it as
Yes.
it has the shape of a shell because
Yes.
it's symmetric in all directions. So you have this
Yes.
shell of sound wave, which is density. This wave of density that is traveling towards the center. And as it gets closer and closer to the center, you get higher and higher density because you have all the energy of this sound wave traveling inwards and taking less and less space. So you're getting higher and higher density of this traveling wave. At one point, the density is so high that it curves space-time and you get a black hole. The very sound wave is the black hole. It becomes the black hole when
So the whole sound wave essentially becomes a black hole, is what you're trying to say here.
yeah, that's
So
my theory.
Your theory is from sound waves, right? From the supernova, right?
Yeah,
Becomes a black hole.
yeah,
So you're saying for every supernova, right?
yeah.
There is a singular black hole.
Did you
So
say singular?
Yes.
I didn't say, I wouldn't use the word singular because singular sounds like singularity, and that's what I'm actually.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask too.
So
Because
go ahead. What's the question?
yeah, I was gonna ask, was it like singular like supernovas? Because whatever they say that makes any sense.
I mean, we're discussing a single supernova, so we're going to create a single black hole, but you would get this shell, this super high density shell has
Yes.
has curved space-time beyond the ability of light to escape. So it's stretched
Yeah, so
space-time.
light is just stuck there.
Right. Now, this wave of density, this density is so high and it stretches space-time And basically the whole core now collapses into this black hole.
Yeah. Repeat that last part.
So you created a black hole, which is a traveling sound wave in the shape of a shell, of a shrinking shell. As it's shrinking, its density rises, and at one point, the density is such that it curves space-time beyond the speed of light, and it is effectively a black hole. And then the iron core itself collapses into this black hole. So once it becomes a black hole, it stretches.
It collapsed into itself.
I wouldn't say it collapses into itself. I mean, the black
That's
hole.
literally what you just said.
The black hole is a sound wave.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in the shape of a shell that is traveling inside the iron core. But as it's actually traveling very slow. I mean, it's very slow because, it's just sound.
Yeah.
It's just iron atoms pushing each other in a sound wave. So it's traveling at the speed of sound.
Yes.
And as it's traveling at the speed of sound, the curvature rises. At one point, the curvature is greater than the speed of light. And then the atoms of iron that are nearby, what they experience basically is a black hole next to them. They experience an empty void next to them, so they fall in. And the next layer of iron atoms experience the same. There's nothing to support them. Now, this happens from the outside towards inside, but also from the center of the iron core towards the shell. It happens simultaneously in both directions. So as this sound wave shell is shrinking and traveling towards the center, the iron atoms at the center of this iron core, what they're seeing is a shell black hole around them.
Okay.
And they actually get attracted towards this black hole, but it's from the center towards the outside
Yes.
of the black hole. Anyway, that's
Yes.
my
But-
theory. Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Where is this black hole singularity then?
Exactly. This diffuses the singularity. There is no
How so? How does it diffuse the singularity of a black hole?
So the singularity.
It essentially is still a singular black hole, correct?
So the singularity that Einstein had to deal with, and that's why I mean he had a hard time with black holes, and that's why I mean every scientist today thinks we need quantum gravity is because they say that the entire mass.
Well, it kind of makes sense that we need quantum gravity theory, no?
They say we need quantum gravity theory because the entire mass of the star is now located at a single point at the center of the black hole. Now, the way I see it, this does not happen. There is no, there's no, I mean, the black hole itself is not even, it's not even a point, it's a shell. The way it's created is it's a shell. So there is no point, and the entire mass of the star is not located at the center of anything. There is no, right, the singularity is the question. Singularity just means we don't understand that laws of physics break down. So all it means is that we have a finite mass located at a single point. So its gravity is infinite. Even according to Newtonian gravity, the gravity of a point mass is infinite.
It's infinite. Yeah.
Right, because you're dividing by r squared. So if
Yeah.
r tends to 0, your gravity tends to infinity.
Essentially.
So, right, so this cannot be. They say, no, that's impossible. We don't allow infinities in physics, in nature. So we cannot have an infinite gravity. So they say, we're stuck. We're at a dead end. We need quantum gravity. We need to reinvent gravity to deal with this point mass, because this is already quantum level physics. This is quantum physics.
Yeah, that's quantum, of course.
So I say no, there is no quantum physics involved. Actually, when you're inside the black hole, so space is stretched, right? Gravity stretches space.
Yeah. Space stretches every day of the day.
But space is stretched. Like right now, as we're sitting on the surface of the Earth, basically space is being stretched. If we fire a light beam horizontal to the surface, it curves. So space itself is curved. And
How is space curved? Why is space not straight?
because if a light beam curves, so and
Where?
if you fire a light beam, if you fire a laser,
Yes.
horizontal, parallel
To what exactly?
parallel to the surface of the Earth. You're sitting right now on the surface of the Earth, and you fire
Yes.
a laser beam parallel to the surface of the Earth. It's measurable that it's not going to go straight. It's going to curve with so the gravity of the Earth actually curves the light beam. So,
you're only talking about the gravitational pull of celestial things in space, right?
Right, but even light curves.
So imagine, right? There is no celestial movement or celestial object, right? In the vicinity of like 3 billion light years, right? Okay, right? If you pull a laser up, right? There's gonna be no curves, right? Because there's nothing to pull from. So it's gonna go straight.
No, okay, let me show another example. So if you point your laser pointer upwards,
Yeah.
you will see that.
Yeah, but we're still the celestial body.
Right, but if you sit right now on Earth and you point your laser upwards, you will see that the light travels slower than if you point it horizontally. So the light slows down.
That kind of makes sense. Yeah, of course, it makes sense. That slows down.
How does it make sense? Assuming light has no mass, so it's not it's not like light is being pulled down. So you have to assume that space is being pulled down as the light wave
So
travels.
you're saying that my little pointer here is pulling on the fucking space itself?
It's dragging. Yeah, right now you can imagine space raining on your head, going through your body towards the center of the Earth.
Like you're schizophrenic, man.
No, I mean that's the standard. What?
The standard what?
This is standard understanding of general relativity. I mean,
the theory of who?
General relativity.
Yeah, I know general relativity, but whose theory is that? That's what
No,
I'm
this
telling
is
you.
like standard. If
No,
you
no,
go
no,
on,
no, 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 no. It's a theory still. Huh?
what do
It's
you
still a
mean?
scientific theory.
What do you mean still? What do you want? I don't know anything that is
Yeah.
more than a
I want you
theory.
to go. I want you to become a lead bulb, and then you just like throw yourself in space and see if you pull space or not.
Hmm.
Yo, what are you guys talking about?
He is trying to debunk. And you explain actually, Mr. Slave streaming.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I'm streaming on YouTube for
I know. I
anyone.
see this. This is very funny. I see myself moving when I talk.
You see yourself. Oh, you.
You're streaming on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have your little
How many viewers do you have?
singular one. I'm his only best viewer. His favorite
Mashallah.
viewer.
Let's go,
It's,
Jawad.
it's my favorite YouTube channel, Mr. Slave. Mr.
Huge
Slave, the
fan.
legend.
All the best move your
It's a
merch
kind of funny
Yeah.
name, so who like thinks like I'm gonna name myself Mr. Slave for you? Oh, are you 41?
No, it doesn't matter how old I am.
It does, it does. I wanna. How old are you? You can DM it to
He
me.
was, he was born in 1941.
Be quiet. Oh, no, that can't be. That's impossible.
Jawad, guess what I'm eating?
What are you eating? Hummus?
Yes. Mm,
Dates.
I'm eating the same shit I eat every time I'm on here.
Oh, chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
You fucking chicken nugget eater.
You eat
Discord
chicken
debates.
nuggets?
What are you debating?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you debating?
Black holes.
We're trying to understand
Black-
how a black hole is formed.
Jawad, can I see your black hole?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Lean over.
Oh wait,
Oh, wait, what?
hold on. You
Oh,
you're not subscribed. You're not subscribed to my OnlyFans?
Oh, I don't
Come
really
on,
know to
man.
subscribe.
What the hell? It's okay, man. I'll give you a free subscription.
Dude, what is with your like lock screen or like your desktop thing?
What? Where?
That guy, he has like a woman.
Where?
laying down.
Oh, that's him. Yeah, I don't know. That's so funny. It's like, hey, look at it. It's a blonde woman just laying down on the water.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Look, it's us. It's us.
I know.
It's literally us, man.
That's sick.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
look, you see that on the right? That's essentially what he's like trying to debunk. He's trying to debunk like the need of quantum gravity theory.
Mhm.
Right. Do you know anything about quantum gravity? The need for quantum gravity?
Dude, I
Yeah,
don't
she-
give a fuck.
She's
you're
a
out here
scientist that
debating-
she's,
Yeah, if you're out
she's
here
like one of
debating-
top scientists of like Kuwait, man. She's number
Yeah,
one.
bro. Number one.
Oh,
So I'm
wait,
not gonna
Really?
like.
you're in
What?
Kuwait?
Yes, I am.
Wow, that's incredible.
I know. I know. Crazy.
Why did you get so turned on from that?
I'm
so
saying it like
incredible.
that's the state.
I've
But-
never met anyone from. I don't think I've ever met anyone from Kuwait.
Where are
No
you from?
way.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I don't think I've ever met. I barely meet people from like the Middle East.
Where are you
What?
from?
I'm in New York.
There's
Where
so
are you
many.
from?
There's so many Middle Easterns in New York, man.
Dude, New York is basically Egypt.
Essentially, yeah, yeah.
Oceans are out.
And a gay. That's
No,
literally all I hear when I went to Brooklyn.
I've never like I personally never met anyone from Kuwait that I can
Right, where are you
remember.
from though? Like, I'm not asking like where you live. Where are you from?
Like, what's your
Uh,
ethnicity?
Ethnicity, I'm white. My skin is white.
What?
Like where?
That's not an
though?
ethnicity.
I bet he's a light-skinned Indian.
It doesn't sound like one. It sounds more like Afghani. I swear. You sound
Where
like
you
my
from,
friend
bro?
Saad. You know Saad? He's also in New York.
Why do you call him Saad? Isn't his name Saud?
I don't know, but my friend also named Saad. He sounds a little bit like you. I swear, Slave. You remind me of him.
Hmm.
I think he's like around the same age, like 26, like you.
Wait, you're 26?
I don't know how old he is. I just guessed.
Jawad,
No,
how old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 20. Almost 21. My birthday is Sunday, eh? Literally in 2 days, eh? Haha.
Mashallah, happy birthday.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, man.
Okay, where are you from, Mr. Slave? Not
I
wait.
cannot,
Mr. Slave.
I cannot disclose that information.
What? DM it to us, man. We're not gonna bite you.
No, because then the CIA is gonna get him. 'cause
I
he's
know.
debunking-
Yeah.
And he's
debunking that.
debunking the fucking National Geographic laws right here, man. Holy shit.
Anyway, do you guys want to debate anything else? Because I think like the black hole debate, we need someone who
No, no one's
knows.
gonna talk about black holes with you, bro. Like,
Right.
I know you're an idiot because you're out here trying to talk and debate with random people just trying to have fun. Because you can't debate with people who actually know about the topic, so he's trying to find unsuspecting people to debate shit about.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird because, like,
Yeah.
how the fuck would that work without, like, fucking quantum gravity theory, man? I don't know, man. You're telling me my fucking physics teacher, he studied that for, like, 5 billion years for no reason, essentially, is what you're saying.
Mm, that's like appeal to authority, right?
What?
Do you know the appeal to authority logical fallacy?
What does that mean? Bro, what is this guy saying, bro? You're
You're just
spitting
ignoring
words.
it.
What is Hey, first, do you know the appeal of theory, logical measurement?
Appeal
Yeah,
to
what, Joe? I think-
authority logical fallacy. It's a
English
standard.
is not my first language, man.
Joe, I
Appeal-
think he's addiction because he can't shut the fuck up.
Bro, just because it's from there. Can you say and a gay? That'll make you like 100 billion million % Egyptian.
I don't
Say it, please say it. I beg of you.
say what.
He's scared.
And a gay.
What does
That
that
means
mean?
that means you know what it means. That means I'm coming. I'm on my way. I swear. Google it.
Joe, what?
No, it
I thought you were
sounds-
saying kind of gay.
It sounds too dangerous to say. It sounds like it's gonna get me.
Dangerous?
It's gonna get me
No.
cancelled.
What?
Cancelled,
It's
bro. your
too
name's
close.
Mr.
You're
Stewart.
gonna gain like 1 million Egyptian subscribers in 1 second
Yeah,
when you say
The
that.
Egyptian fucking subscribers are loyal. Look up.
Yeah,
him.
they're,
Oh my God.
Hmm
You're like, oh my god,
Anyway,
my kid knows Egyptian.
Do you guys want to debate something else?
I don't want to debate.
How do you
You
know
have
that
personality.
you don't want? I mean, the very fact that you claim you don't want to debate, I could claim
Yeah.
that you do want to debate, and we could debate.
Why do you want to debate? Why don't you like study like your National Geographical AI studies?
He's trying
Wait,
to debate the fact that I don't want to debate.
do you guys like science?
I like your mom.
What do you like?
Your mother?
You like my mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, how old are you? You're a really funny man. I love you. You're my
I think
favorite
he's
YouTuber, Mr.
older.
Slave.
I think he's older.
Mr. Slave, when you stream, you gotta like at me. I'm gonna send you a friend request, man. You're the legend. You're the Mr. Slave of the legend. I swear, I love you. You're my favorite YouTuber. You're a #1 fan. #1 Mr. Slave
Johnner.
fan. I swear. Johnner. Yeah, Johnner actually knows about this. Johnner, debate with Mr. Slave about black holes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's gone.
No.
Fucking
He went
Johnner,
into a
man.
Black hole. That's what happened to him.
He went into a black hole. Hey, come on, Mr. Slave, disprove this, man. Debunk
Yeah.
this. Come on, man. This is impossible, man.
It just happened in front of you.
Okay, so what's going on?
What you mean? You didn't see him just disappear out of thin air in the black hole?
Yeah,
No,
like
I
right
didn't
in
I
front
can
of
see.
you.
smell it.
I could smell the hole.
I can smell the hole. First, it's like, okay, I'm gonna show you 2 black holes. I was like, okay. I was talking about like antimatter and matter, right? He's like, I'm gonna show you a black hole that's antimatter and one that's matter. Okay, how do you know what the difference is? And I said, I'm gonna smell the holes.
Wait, can you guys tell? Oh, I guess
What?
the green speaker means we're
Sorry?
having the green speaker on the server means this is where I'm currently, like, I'm on the server right now.
The
Okay.
green speaker. You mean the one like down under your name, right? Like I mean, you have
No,
like which
no, the
one? Where?
green. No, there's a green. Look at my screen. So
I'm
you
looking at
see.
your stream. Hold on, now, hold on. Wait, wait. 1 second. Now. Yes. Yeah, that means that you're in this server, in the
Right.
VC, in this server.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Got
old,
it.
old.
Anyway, so
Yeah, exactly.
you-
First.
did you guys
Sorry?
go? Did you guys go to my debate topics? Did you see all my propositions?
Oh, you have more?
No,
I have
no.
65
go to-
propositions.
What?
Yeah,
What
are
do you do
guys?
for a living?
What do I do? I told you
Do you
I'm a
just debate?
neuroscientist. No,
Can you read
I
number 23? What's number 23?
number 23.
But why do you? I have a question, man. Why do you? There's science Discord servers for this, literally for this reason, to
Ah,
debate. Why don't you go there? I'm pretty sure you would make like a lot more viewers very quick with that.
mhm.
Since you're talking about like actual like people on the how do you say that, on the platform, on the, you know what I mean?
Community.
Okay. Yeah, on the community, you know.
Wait, what
You
server?
cannot be vegan and support the COVID jab. It was tested
I
on
think he
animals.
wants to like, debate with people who don't know anything about the topic, so you can see.
Wait,
smarter.
so where do you want me to go?
There's a lot of like
Ooh.
science Discord servers, man, for scientists.
Oh, like science servers?
Yes, yeah,
Mhm.
there's so many, man.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, idiot.
No problem, Pooks. I got you, honey booger. Can I come visit you when I'm going to New York again? I'm gonna go again, huh? In like about like a year or two.
Wait,
You know what? You can find
no.
him. Just go to the nearest kebab
Come on,
stand.
man. At least let's go have like a cake or something together, man. You're my favorite
No.
streamer. Please.
No.
Please. Meet
Wait,
and
how
greet
do you
with us.
find Discord servers? There's like
Okay,
a
so,
website.
So you
called-
go all the no. You go all the way
Wait, wait,
down.
wait.
You go all the way down. Scroll all the way down.
Right,
Not all
right.
the servers, right? Scroll all the way down.
I know. But there's also like a disc board.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Skip that.
Discord.
Yeah, skip that. There's like only like for like weird people. Scroll all the way down.
Oh,
So
Scroll all
this
the way down.
place,
Yeah. Where? I don't see this.
you'll see it in a second. There's always a delay, like YouTube
Oh, it's okay.
delays the streaming.
Yeah, I forgot.
So science. Oh, very
Or like
nice.
science debate or something, and there's so many of them. I swear.
Wow, this is genius.
See? Because those people will also be like a very I think they're gonna like probably like ask to change your name.
Really?
Yeah, because like you guys are pronounced like streaming live and shit, and your name is Mr. Seth Streaming.
Well,
With the warning, I am streaming live on YouTube. You know. It's,
Oh, I mean, I need to stream. I mean, the only reason I'm here is to
yeah,
stream.
of course. But they'll think of it as like self promotion. They'll probably like ban you because you look like kind of like a bot. And I don't know why you only have like women as your profile pictures. Kinda funny.
There's no reason. No
Are you-
rhyme
are
or
you a woman?
reason.
No, he's
Mm.
Indian. He's
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm slave.
Oh, what do you think of trans rights?
I'm pro-trans. I'm pro-woke.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Like
know.
trans
Trans yeah or trans nay?
trans women are women, as they say.
But you say that, right? Okay. But let's go and look at the chromosomes, right? X and Y chromosomes. And you've got XX and XXY and XXYYY and XYYY and YXXX, right?
Okay, I like. Okay, I mean, I agree that by that definition, I mean,
Because like no hate or anything, right? But like just like like I said this matter, right? So right, let's say like I get into an accident, correct? Right?
Right.
And my balls and cock just like disintegrate into thin air because the car hit me at like 250 kilometers per hour, right? And my flesh just gone, right? Does that make me a car? No.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. Look, if a person identifies as a woman, then
Yeah.
then it's then I will respect them and and
Mhm.
identify them as however they want to be identified.
That's true. I
I
mean,
mean, I
the
don't.
thing is, you can respect it, but you can also
Yes.
be against it at the same time, right?
Yeah. I'm not
I mean,
against.
not really.
I'm not against it.
I'm using it. I'm using the word wrong. I'm using the word wrong. I don't mean to use the word against. I don't know what word I'm trying to find here. No, would you say
I'll
that?
tell you. I'll tell you. So I'm pro trans rights, but I don't like the fact that if I would say that I'm anti-trans, I could get canceled. That's not a good
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I got you. I understand what you're trying to say here, man. Yeah,
Like we should have freedom of everything. Like freedom,
of
whatever.
everything.
Basically, you should like specifically about trans. I mean, if a person doesn't like trans, that's fine. We shouldn't cancel them. Like YouTube should not cancel them or demonetize them and stuff. People
That is
should
true. That is true. That
like
should apply to essentially every part of the. Well,
yeah,
I understand what you're
exactly,
trying to say here, but well, yeah.
exactly.
It's a
So,
little bit of a hypocrisy. That's the word.
uh,
A little bit
what do you mean?
because essentially, they could say stuff like, "Oh yeah, I hate white people," but for some, like another person could say, "Oh, I hate black people," and then boom, you know.
It's okay. It's okay for people to hate each other. It's not like if you force people to love each other, that's when you actually get the real explosions. Like when you force people that hate each other to be together, that's when they're going to murder each other. So if people don't like each other, don't force them to associate. So that's like one of the problems in woke culture. And we force people to associate with each other when they hate each other. So that's not
That's
a
true.
good.
Yeah.
So like you like when you force children into school, so you get bullies because some of the kids don't want to be there, so they go crazy and they hurt each
Yeah,
other.
essentially, yeah, they just go mayhem. They're
And
like kids after all, right? So
right, so
what do
if you
they know?
force like don't force anyone to do anything. If people don't like trans, they don't want to associate with trans, they don't want to. Like if you own a restaurant or if you own a bakery, you don't want to bake the cake for the trans. We shouldn't
You make it
force
for
you.
everyone, man.
No, we shouldn't force you. Like you should be able to do whatever you want. You want to be you want
Oh
to
yeah,
say
but
that,
you bake it for your customers, right? No matter what they are. Well,
but
depends.
it's up to you.
It depends, of course.
It's
Yeah,
up
of
to you.
course.
Like let's say
It's up to the customer, or I mean the what do you call it? The person who owns it, the owner. It's
right.
up to the owner to decide.
Right. So if you have a Muslim bakery and they don't like trans, so we shouldn't force them to bake a trans cake. And if you're
Oh no, I guess what
Christian,
you're saying.
so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter like if you're or if you just for some reason you don't like trans or if a Christian doesn't like Muslims or if a Muslim doesn't like Jewish people, like we shouldn't force anyone. You don't like people, you don't like this guy, that guy, that's fine. We don't care, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, just go somewhere else.
Right, and we shouldn't really
Because
react.
there's a lot of options, right? There's so many options.
Right, but
Shouldn't,
we like we shouldn't react. Like if you don't
yeah,
react,
because if you react, it'll just fuel it even more.
right. Right. But if you don't react, you say, "Oh, I understand. Yeah, that's fine." Then the guy's gonna say, "Wait, I don't like. I'm like a Christian, and I don't like Muslims. Really? Why don't I actually, the person is gonna think about it.
Yeah,
And then in time, he's gonna say, "Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I just
yeah, it
want to
doesn't
make
matter. Yeah, you
right."
just want a big cake and
But if you force the guy, then you're telling him, then he says, "Whoa, why,
it's like, oh
why?"
yeah, I'm right. See?
Exactly, exactly. Then he says, "Wait, why are they forcing me? It means it's the devil." And then you're just
No, yeah, I get
right.
what you're trying to
You're
say.
making a
It's
war. Like the guy just like
it's essentially like
intuitively.
literally war within yourself, man. You gotta find
Right,
that peace.
right. So just relax, chill. Yeah, you don't want to serve the gay. Don't serve the gay. It's fine. It's whatever. Just chill. Just be understanding. So So right now there's a problem because we force everyone to associate with people they don't want to associate with. Unless,
And if they don't want to associate, they get this shit on.
anyway, so that's my opinion about that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go back to work now.
Enjoy, man. Take care of yourself, bro.
All right,
Peace.
people. Peace out.
Bye-bye, man.
Bye. Bye, man.
Bye, Mr. Slave. Bye.
Bye. All right. All right. Let me just give the thing and let's end the stream. All right, everyone. Thank you for being with us. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.